Hey folks, it's Ryan here, joined by Patrick.
Just hanging out in the bar.
Yeah, we're just cruising and meeting all of our favorite Anarchy Reigns characters for drinks. Everyone's here. It's Silvery Russian Lady and that guy.
It's got a big drink though.
So this is Anarchy Reigns. This is there's Crazy Ninja Guy.
It's Raiden. No wait, that's a different game.
Yep, wrong one. Wrong, insane Japanese developed.
Although wait, both made by Platinum Games.
Series. That's
they're
true.
making Revengeance. So maybe that is just like their subtle nod, like, here's a rip-off character, and what are they gonna do? We're making that other game.
So this is Anarchy Reigns, which is a I don't want to say sequel to Mad World, but it does feature a lot of the characters from Mad World.
Seems a little influenced by not necessarily a spiritual successor or anything like that, just sort of taking some elements from...
Right, like there's a campaign here, or there's a couple of campaigns here, and one of them you're playing as Jack, which was the main character from Mad World. But let's just get into this. This is it is a beat 'em up, kind of like Mad World.
Okay.
But structurally, it's a little bit different. It's no longer the game show conceit. It's also not in black and white, as I'm sure folks have noticed.
Lots of uses of the word killer on this control scheme.
Yes.
Killer weapon?
It's you
strong killer weapon attack.
You basically got like two basic attacks, and then you can
strong kill and weak kill.
I can punch. I can.
Oh, those
punch
guys
harder.
really clipped into that world.
They just loaded in here. So there's kind of this. I feel like open world is maybe giving it a little too much credit here in the single player, but there is just this sort of
open environment
that you can run around and there's dudes to punch, and you can see my score's going up and I'm getting stuff for punching these dudes.
And there's a number going up at the top of the screen.
But it's kind of, this is just me killing time, really. And also everyone explodes with blue here, because look at that.
But by killing time, you just mean the campaign is just meant to kill time before multiplayer? Or
No. Like, I'm killing time before, like, my next actual mission. Like, because it's actually very mission-based. It's not just, like, run through the environment and punch all these dudes, and then you'll get to the end, and there will be a boss. It seems like it's much more about, like, okay, you'll be given certain mission assignments, and then you'll have to work your way through the environment to a certain degree before you can actually get to them. So I can just run away if I want to.
Sure. Just like real life.
Oh. No, not going to let me grab that.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
Now you're on fire. That really went wrong.
I can also, I'd say it's going awesomely, frankly.
Hijack.
Done!
That was pretty cool.
A little grapple here. I've got a little lock-on mechanic here with the left bumper, which makes this a little easier. Kind of a bummer, though, with the lock-on stuff, is that if there is no one in your sight line, it will not just automatically lock on to the next closest enemy.
Oh, really?
So it's like you're at the...
You have to be seeing them. They're imagining there's a reticle in front of you, but if they're not in your line of sight, it's not going to just match you to a guy nearby.
Exactly. Which is... Oh, nice rifle. Which is kind of a bummer because that puts you at the mercy of the camera movement speed.
So we saw that control scheme, but like, what are you finding in terms of the combat variants? Like, what is?
So I mean, I've got these two attacks. My strong and weak attack, pretty standard stuff. The killer attack stuff that you saw, also I can pick up shit and throw it at guys.
Boom.
And then all those guys catch on fire. I think I'm a little bit on fire. Let's see if there's any missions. All right, I've already done this one once, but I'll just set this one up. So I selected that mission. Now I've got this little arrow over my head, so I can go take this mission on, and then I'll show and talk a little bit more about the combat.
So are you getting anything out of these sort of like skirmishes? Like, is there an experience system, or is it just beating up dudes because beating up dudes is pretty cool? Like, is there any sense of progression for the character, like when you're going in between missions?
Here we go. Not quite.
Okay.
Like, so far, like, you'll get stuff. Like, you saw I picked up that weapon, and then there's other stuff you can pick up, and you've got 2 slots that you can put that stuff into, but it all seems very much like it's use-based. Like, you'll eventually run out of that stuff.
Right.
It's not like, oh, now I have, you know, I've leveled up to rifle. Although when I end this mission, I will get a level up, so maybe that has something to do with just my strength. We'll see. Very kind of overwhelming music sometimes.
Oh yeah, this is a Japanese video game soundtrack. And
Oh,
I love that stuff.
This does have a like
Platinum does it really
of
well.
old kind of vibe to it.
You know, like Bayonetta had a superb soundtrack. Platinum does do that stuff pretty damn well.
Gross.
Just, what is this song? Where are these people? Where do they get these people? Where do they get these songs?
I don't know, but this guy has several tracks on the soundtrack. Oh, I just got run over by that truck. See, like this case, it locked me onto that dude who was pretty much the furthest away.
Can you flick between it with like the stick, or is it purely lock on, lock off?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, because
Oh wait. Okay, no, I can flick.
Okay.
I can flick.
All right. That's usually a good way that a game tries to goose it, but it's, you know, certainly not ideal.
But still not being able to lock onto dudes that are out of my camera ranges.
Especially if you're like getting hit from behind, that's a good way to, you know, simulate like a 180 spin, even if you don't have a button to pull that off. That's pretty great.
All right. Come on over here, buddy. Punch these guys. Oh, and so the killer attacks is I can pull, and you know, there's a bunch of different characters, and everyone handles a little bit differently. I've only really messed with Jack here, who was the the star of Mad World. He's got his big old chainsaw robot arm, so if I pull the left trigger and go into attacks, I'll no. Apparently, oh, it's because I have that equipped. That makes sense.
Yeah. Good use of it.
Use these up. Okay, there we go. So now I've got my chainsaw arm. I'll use it on this guy.
Oh. I really liked Mad World. It was very simple. Not much to it, but I really enjoyed that game.
And this seems in some ways kind of a little bit even simpler, at least from at the start here. This is still very, very early on in this campaign. And we'll go look at some multiplayer, which I think might be...
My understanding is that's the heart of this game.
That might be a little more of the draw, I think. Because, yeah, this seems like we have a couple of arenas that we've stitched together here. Now go and fight wave after wave of dudes.
Right. Are you unlocking characters through the campaign at all, or are they all sort of unlocked from the start?
I don't know.
Okay.
And, you know, I can guard and block and grapple and do kind of just basic beat-em-up stuff.
Right.
I guess.
I'm just shocked.
It doesn't feel bad. It also, it feels like a beat-em-up.
Right.
There's not anything particularly dynamic about
For better or worse, it feels
action.
like a beat-em-up.
Like, I'm sure this stuff's going to get some more variety introduced as more power-ups and kind of weapons and stuff get thrown into the mix. But yeah, it's fundamentally pretty sturdy for this type of game.
And that's why it wouldn't shock me if multiplayer is really at the heart of this, because these enemies that you're fighting are really just meant to be tiny roadblocks as opposed to fighting full-on other characters where their moves are being dynamically used. You'll then actually have to really think about what those moves mean.
Oh,
Boom.
No, did not dodge that in time.
Damn. You really come across as powerful though. Like they do a good
The
good job
first time
of
that I punched a guy and he exploded, I was pretty stoked about that. So okay, so I'm getting these unlocks here. I don't know what I actually just unlocked.
Yeah, note to game developer. Let us know what we unlocked.
Oh, you know what I think it is? I think that just unlocked access to the next mission. So that's a free mission, and those are missions that I can play over and over again.
In service of unlocking.
And then I unlocked this.
Gotcha.
So I suspect that the... I'm just going to get out of here. I don't want to fight you guys. I don't care. I have a feeling that structurally the single player here is going to be a lot about, like, play these arena modes over and over again to unlock the next story mission, so... Yeah, we're here.
So you were able to pick several different characters at the start?
No, there was
Okay.
there were two actually.
Okay.
There was like light. You can see in the upper right. I'm playing on the black side.
Okay.
There was also a light side,
Gotcha.
and my understanding is that once you beat both of those, that a red side will also be unveiled.
Gotcha.
So I'm still selecting that. Yep, I'm right here. Let's do it.
Unleash Rampage. What's Rampage?
It's you build up
Like
power.
a bloodlust mode?
Yeah. That's Big Bull.
That's cool. As we were, you know, we didn't see all the characters when we were watching the startup screen there, but this game has cool-ass character designs.
It has ridiculous ass character designs. That's for sure.
Celebrity in this town.
Really, still got the same voice actor.
Yeah. The voice of the Grayson from Bulletstorm.
Is that really it?
Yeah. Also the voice of Spike Siegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, no shit.
Also a go-to voice for Wolverine in various video games.
I
and
can
cartoons.
definitely see that.
Your reputation precedes you. What say we lock horns? What say you fuck off? I don't have time for this. Too bad. On my ranch, you play by my rules, or I put you out to pasture.
Really committing to the whole
Yep.
bull conceit of
Hey,
his
if
robot
you're
body.
If you're gonna do it like Mega Man. Just commit.
Yeah. Well, technically, he is a cybrid.
Like he's an actual animal?
No, he's a human.
Oh.
He has a human brain inside this robot body.
Gotcha.
All right.
And more rap, so
Yep.
consistent.
Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Ah, wrong one. Wonder if you can knock him. Boom.
He didn't seem to really care too much about that, though.
Well, he's robotic.
Not bad, cowboy. Maybe I'll sit back and watch for a second.
I hate when bosses do that.
I'm gonna jump away so you can't hit me.
Convenient.
Like, you're just the worst, aren't you? Nobody likes you.
Look like some of the guys from RE4. Seems like they don't really, the enemies are not too aggressive. They sort of come across as mostly just your playthings.
Yeah,
They're not doing a whole lot of combo interrupts.
This is very early on in the campaign.
Right.
This is kind of my first boss fight, really, so it's... I think expecting them to be too brutal at this point is, is a bit much. Okay, apparently I am not great in the lava, though.
They didn't lose that much health, though.
No, but I couldn't attack
Oh,
stuff.
mobility?
Yeah.
Boys, the bull needs a breather. Keep him busy.
Rule of threes in full effect. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be 4. That's pretty awesome. That's great.
Yeah, so if you run for a bit, and it's one of those things where the sprint kicks in after you are moving unabated for a while. That you'll start going into a sprint, and then there are attacks you can do coming out of the sprint that wouldn't happen otherwise.
Oh, yes! One of my favorite moves from Mad World.
Damn it. Yeah, lava. Come on, big bull.
Damn, that's nicely done. Does that mean that's now an environmental hazard? Maybe you gotta be concerned about the lava?
I'm always concerned about the lava.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Oof. Boom.
Sorry, Big Bull.
That seemed to be awfully effective.
A little overkill there. There you go. Now Big Bull is available in multiplayer. Answering the questions as we play.
So there is a reason, even if this is a multiplayer-focused game, to kind of tough it out through the campaign. Seems like it's got some funny writing.
I'll be going.
I mean, you know, it's got a certain amount of the over-the-top, like Platinum Games vibe, right? Like just the way those guys make games. Some of that comes through here, but this is not them at their
craziest,
at the top of their game. It's not their craziest. Oh, also he did the voice of Garcia Hotspur.
Ah, no wonder I love you. I mean, this game almost didn't come out here. I think there was, there was concerns from Sega that, even though we've already paid for the translation and funding of this game, what are we doing releasing this game for $60 at retail?
Yeah, this definitely would have been a really hard sell from what I've seen of it so far at retail, but they're selling this for $30 here in the States.
And you can also
brand new.
Weren't you saying you can download it on PlayStation Network?
Yeah, it is available on PSN as a
so like
downloadable.
It's a $30 download. Maybe that's then you start viewing that in the perspective of a little on the pricey end of downloadables. But the production values for a downloadable game,
yeah, not bad.
Makes this maybe a little more interesting.
But as you can see, it's like there's dudes in the environment, and I can go and fight them if I want to, but also it's like I'm just going to go and run to the next thing.
Right.
All right, bring the Barbot back to safety. Time limit 5 minutes. Tries 1. Mission failed if Barbot is destroyed. Okay.
Please let Barbot be what I think it is.
Yeah, it's a robot bartender. This is a character that gets abused earlier on in the game, so and we like him because he's a robot that serves us booze. So. All right, now we got to get the Barbot back to the bar.
We're on it, Barbot.
Tough talking Barbot.
God,
the hands on the head, just running in terror.
That combined with the music is just.
Yeah, this does have a good late '90s arcade game.
Yeah, you know what? That is. This feels like a game that would have been on the Naomi board, which I think was the one that was based on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Like this feels a game that you pop fucking quarters into. They made a game kind of like this for the Dreamcast. Not like they as in Platinum, but...
Are you talking about Outriggers?
No, it was a beat-em-up style game. Damn. Someone in the comments is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have my phone on it. And this is single player, right? There is no co-op to this?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I believe you can have, for the multiplayer, you can have more than one person on one machine? Look at the box here. Oh god.
Yeah, don't do that.
Let's stop looking at the box.
Also, I could probably do that easier than you.
Alright, where are we going? There we are.
Awesome. Awesome.
Stay away from my Barbot. I'm too busy being on fire with awesomeness.
I don't know what about this, but this game makes me want a new Power Stone game.
Well, actually, there is something about that. The director of this game worked on Power Stone.
All right.
So there is some Power Stone blood in this for sure.
The first one more than the second one.
See, for me, the second one more than the first.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Number 2 is when they figured it out for Power Stone. The environments got bigger. They started having the bigger, like, multi-part environments.
Yeah, I like I like the simplicity of 1.
Also, it was more than 2 players. That was the big thing for me.
That's true.
The first Power Stone was just strictly 2-player. Getting it up to 4 is really what brought the chaos. Man-made, man-eating abominations created during the last Great War for use as biological weapons. Mutants possess the ability to utilize the tremendous size as well as the ability to generate severe limbs. Almost instantly, normally contented in the dark places. They are known to smash through walls and floors if they sense humans are near. Great.
Looks like a Resident Evil enemy.
Yeah, I mean the Capcom blood in this game is hard not to see all over the place. And also, the director of this worked on Resident Evil, so I want to say like 1 and 4.
Careful there.
Oh no!
That blood splatter, pretty impressive.
Crap!
I bet there were no checkpoints. Oh, no there were. Wait.
Nope.
Nope.
And like I said, you get 1 try at that one.
Do you want to try again, or go and just jump into multiplayer?
Yeah, let's just jump into multiplayer. I think, you know, you can see where this is going.
Right.
As far as the structure of this.
And to be honest, given, you know, now that you said that there's actual Power Stone blood in this game, way more curious to see what the multiplayer looks like.
Yeah.
God damn, did I play a lot of Power Stone.
I played a lot of Power Stone too. All right, let's save it. But yeah, so you've got these free missions that you can just kind of grind for your next unlock, and then you've got your story beats.
Right.
But
doesn't sound there's a whole lot there.
Not a lot there to really care about, and that's not necessarily like a huge failing here.
And also, like,
I really
do
know
think
that going in. Like,
yeah, like
as
the
far as
the $30 really does change things. Like, it's
sure. I mean, that totally
context.
does change expectations for sure. Okay, I think we're just gonna jump in. I've only played a little bit of this multiplayer, honestly. So, again, oh, my lobby's full. Lobby's still full. People are getting their Anarchy Reigns on. Lobby's still full.
Maybe there's only 1. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Declare
so
yourself ready for
8
that.
players. So the last game I played was a 4-player, 2-on-2 tag deathmatch is what it was called. Oh, here we go. That guy's playing as.
So what other characters do you have? Do we just have Bull and Jack?
Let me see here. I've got a handful. I can play as Leo. I can play as Nikolai. I can play as Blacker Baron. I can play as Matilda. I can play as Sasha, or I can play as Big Bull. I'm gonna stick with Jack because I know how Jack works. Do I have any abilities unlocked? Sure, we'll go with Destroyer.
Are those just like perks?
Yeah. And again, this is stuff that you can unlock. So lead extender increases
Gotcha.
reach for initial lean attacks, stuff like that. All right. I will call myself ready, and we'll get into this. Yeah, I expect to see many. Bayonetta was a pre-order bonus that I guess is going to be available as DLC as a playable character in this. So
I expect to see a lot of Bayonetta.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot of Bayonetta as well. Yeah, I don't know what 8 players is going to look like. This will be nuts. I'm on the blue team.
So you were 4-player when we jumped into this.
Yes.
Before.
3, 2, 1, fight.
So this is the area we were just in.
Yep.
When I saw
There
you
we go.
playing when we started, it was on an aircraft carrier.
Oh. Oh. See, once she started attacking me, like getting my focus onto her, still proving to be kind of impossible here.
Damn.
These girls are just gonna blow me up.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn, girl. So all the game modes just deathmatch?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I do not know what the full extent of the game modes are for multiplayer here. After this, we'll go look at a custom match and see what happens there. Oh, we are outmatched. We're outnumbered.
You need some backup with these ladies. Ass whooped.
Yep.
Oh my god! That was awesome.
No idea what just happened.
Well, you died.
Well, yeah.
I think I saw someone running around with tires stuck on them.
Yeah, you can find stacks of tires, and I think when you throw them at enemies, you can
That's great.
bind them up with the stack of tires, like it was a friggin' Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
A very violent Japanese Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Since this is a, Mad World descendant, of course you can do this. Where the hell is everyone? Okay, that's my
Battle
map.
Royale now in progress.
Get that girl! Get that girl!
Nope, she's gonna get me.
Big side bridge bombing in progress.
What's happening?
I don't know.
There
man.
are bombs dropping. Fire detected due to bridge collapse.
Entering the area.
Fucking madness.
Yep. Oh god, a car just dropped on my head. I gotta stop getting trucks dropped on me.
Good luck.
Oh.
That worked out.
Alright, well this just kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think that's telling you to get out of the area. Oh, come on. Oh, no! God, I thought you might have had a chance one-on-one.
A superstar player has been detected.
Come on, Mario Link 444.
So
Step it up.
far my team has 1 kill.
Might have been a suicide.
So that's...
A satellite microwave array is targeting the area.
All right, you guys got this. You guys got this. You guys got... Oh, clipping. 2 kills. So this seems... I think we're actually starting to see the initial strategy here of one-on-one's pretty...
I don't know what's happening to the camera.
Also, there's going to be a black hole pretty soon. So... When it... Oh!
That bitch. Oh. I don't know what's...
Oh, you need to get out of there. Oh, I head to higher ground.
Complete.
What happened?
I got hit by the microwave array.
Everyone's dead.
And the black hole collapsed.
These random elements are pretty good.
That has definitely given me that Power Stone feel, though.
Helicopter drone detected.
Well, especially because they're...
Like those games were a lot about just like random environments or random environmental events where if you kind of knew they were coming, like you could know they were coming. They weren't
Right.
entirely randomized.
On a rampage.
Nicely done. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm not sure you can chance that big hit.
I guess part of the problem is that I don't have any real understanding of how the other characters handle.
Right.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
it's just...
don't think that was supposed to happen that way. Since I don't really know how the other characters handle, I'm
not sure what to use to
I don't know
disable them.
what their reach is, what
Right.
their strengths are, so on.
Where's this casino? Go get some items. Hey, you're not in last place. Oh yeah, hit that.
Bombers approaching at high speed.
Back into a safe area. I don't know what a safe area is.
Maybe follow that thing on the map.
Player has been detected.
We should go up to the red triangle.
Guess it's as good as mine. Okay. Oh! That was great. Enter an OA system to have your ally.
I had fucking no idea what's going on anymore.
There are three red chicks beating your ass down. Oh, that's some sort of perk that guy has. Drops a healing bubble.
Well, it's not doing me tons of good up here. Alright, we're dudes. Let's go find some dudes to fight. Or I guess ladies.
Lady dudes. That's another one.
Where'd you guys go?
I think maybe got to go up.
Oh, this ramp over here? Is this a... Nope, that's not. That's not.
You can go all the way to the roof where you went before, and then
Yeah.
probably jump down. Whoa!
Oh! I just smashed that helicopter with my body.
All right. So it doesn't matter what happens in this match.
It's okay if I lose.
You're ahead of the game because you know what, Ryan? You're gonna lose. These girls are ruthless.
I just... Yeah.
Ruthless.
I do not feel that what I've played thus far of the single player has equipped me
Well, you're in like, you know,
to fight these other dudes.
It's like when you play Mario Kart, and it's like, you know,
Play against the AI
Yoshi
and-
versus Donkey Kong. Like, there are advantages to playing as Donkey Kong as a slower character, which is what you're playing as, but you got to know how to use that character to be effective against those fast ones.
This is true. Let's see what's going on over here.
This jam is pretty good. I like this one.
I guess you guys are... I can't tell.
Just smash! Yeah, you said that like 9 times.
I guess I don't understand anything. Like
what's...
there's attack priorities and blocks and stuff that I'm not entirely grasping here.
Right. Oh. Look at where is that plane going? All right, you know what?
Or like the time with which I can...
Oh, I wanted to see that plane blow up.
Somebody got too many kills. And I got 0 kills.
You did not get in last place, though.
This is true. A CPU did. So...
Take that with you.
And they died less than I did.
You got more points, and I think it's solely because you took out that Blackhawk.
Yep, that's probably why.
Because that was like 3,500 points.
That one lucky shot, that probably would have done it.
I mean, it seems like that's where the depth of this game comes, is although the characters are pretty simple, the moves are pretty simple, you have to know the dynamics of how they're going to interact with each other in order to be effective.
Oh, totally. And, you know, figuring out those sorts of group dynamics, and also being able to cut through all of the madness that's happening here. Like, there's so much being thrown at you at any given time. Oh. This doesn't
500,000 points.
That doesn't look great. Is that a little...
That's a long time to rank up for level 1.
Maybe that's just how badly I just did.
Yeah, that's possible. I didn't see how many points the other players got.
I'm just curious to see here what we've got for our game types. All right, so this one goes up to 16 players.
Damn.
All right. I can see why people would say this is a TNT candidate. With that sort of madness with 16 players. Little Team D, the tag battle, that's what I was playing, tag deathmatch, cage deathmatch. So smaller area.
1v1.
Capture the flag, team battle. Death ball, punch, kick, and unleash, superstar shots to score a killer goal. All right, so like soccer, but with murder.
Yeah.
And more murder.
European soccer.
Yes. pressure enemies and see them driven before you. All right, so so just wave-based survival, 3-player co-op.
Battle Royale with 16 players sounds pretty dumb.
It does. I'm not gonna try and get a game going here.
No, but that's interesting.
I see the appeal there, and handful of levels here.
Are you sure Ghost Town?
I feel like there's things about the look that I like. There are things about the look that seem really rough around the edges. It does have that sort of just, we threw all this shit together, and it's not necessarily cohesive, but all of it is crazy.
Yeah, and you know, it's certainly, it always struck me for how limited the campaign is, how little limited the campaign was when I was following the game's development, that had this been conceived from day one as a downloadable title, I think it could have been scoped in a way that, you know, it made more sense for the way the game's being released now, which is sort of haphazard retail, $30.
Yeah.
You can get digital on PSN, but only because that's the way Sony handles their stuff. It's not like that's because Sega said that'd be a great digital release for us to do. I mean, the game's coming out as Sega's going through a weird transition. So
right. They're kind of getting away from packaged goods, right?
Yeah, and so it's kind of getting lost in the crossfire a little bit, but seems interesting. And
yeah, it's got, you know, a certain amount of the, it is not the most platinum game, but there's, you know, there's hints of that platinum flavor in here for sure.
And I can see why some people will play this and fucking love it. Like, really, really get into it. But it does seem like it, you know, it has a certain learning curve. But there's also enough of the weirdness and the zaniness that you can enjoy it as long as you're playing with people that don't know what they're doing.
I'm definitely going to jump into the campaign and play some more of this before I get into more multiplayer. Just because playing the multiplayer just, it was frustrating.
Sure.
Because I felt like, I don't know what I would even need to do to counter this.
Yeah, like, could you have countered any of that, or were you just screwed because of their combat tactics?
And, you know, these guys have clearly played a lot more of this than I have already.
Right.
So there's that advantage there, so. But anyways, this is Anarchy Reigns. It's crazy. If nothing else, I will definitely give it that. And it's $30 available right now on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Patrick, thanks for sitting with me on this.
Thank you.